Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, like I said, it's World Autism Awareness Day, and during this day, I'm gonna talk about my journey as like having autism, being autistic, all of that. Yeah. So right to it. Remember to click on the notification for all my videos. But living a life having autism or being autistic, whichever one I just wanna call it, has been nuts. Especially after finding out that I have autism, but oh my goodness me, it was just one of those things that threw me off a loop. I was like, what the hell? I researched it and all of that. That it didn't make sense and everything. I'm like, what the? It's like, but yeah, it took me a while to adjust to it, and then slowly but surely, stuff was going on in my life it didn't make sense. Like the bullying and all that craziness, and just after slowly but surely, I worked my way around, did my thing, and I got to college, and then I realized I couldn't mask it. So I had to build the courage and be like, you know what? Um, in whatever I'm going to do, be myself. I cannot be anyone else. Even if I tried, I could only be myself. So, and then one of the things I realized during the college journey, I didn't need to fit in on and go to a good friend who told me that says like, that I just took it as a green. I said, oh, really? Okay then. So I just did my thing and yeah, and then also that autism is my superpower. So there's that. So then, person some person there was a positivity to it. So there's that. I really like the fact that they have the Autism Awareness Month though to celebrate persons with autism. To pretty much send a message that they matter and celebrate them, and to tell them they have unique talents and awesome abilities, and they capable of doing great things. You know. I mean, if you're gonna tell a person like that, though, you have to show them that. I don't think it's just good enough to tell them, oh well, yeah, this. You have to actually show it. You know, make sure it's genuine and be consistent with them and be patient with them and all those things, especially when they're going through difficulties. Because life can be a lot overwhelming and to a point. During my college journey, oh my goodness me, the amount of times I can't, I couldn't bother. It was ridiculous. But yesterday, at some person, even after knowing the circumstances I'm dealing with, what really helped is, well, even after knowing it, they still kept believing me. So it's like, it just helped me out to keep going. And then I realized, yeah, the accommodations, all that thing there. I don't know, funny in college. Even know about accommodation in high school and all that thing there. So that's what crazy it was. I didn't even realize it new. And then I built the courage to ask around. And then I realized, wait, they could have had me the whole time. And I'm like, that took me for a loop as well. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, it just, yeah. The cool thing about it is that, and also that versus will also see the word differently. And that I realized as I go along, it's okay to be different, you know. But yet still, the funny thing is, persons may say they don't mind being different, but then when you see someone different, then you like, treat in a certain type of way, which is a bull crap. If you're saying you don't mind me being different, then you should show that, because you can't, not even person who have autism, you can see them the same. They're different. How they deal with things differently and all of things there. No, obviously we have similarities, obviously, but you have levels of the spectrum thing and all of that. And to have this type of day where you have a month, not just a particular day, which is today, but you have a month where you can celebrate it. It really, it's a big deal. And my message is, so now you have some parents who, when they have a child with autism, they may get discouraged, and you know what, I can understand because it's not that easy to have a child to deal with a child with autism. So I can understand the discouragement, but if I were to send a message to those parents, I would say keep believing in the child. That child, whether they have one or two, they have special talents. You know, they can do big things, especially if you believe in them. So if you believe in they're special, then you know what I mean. So And for me, it was me with the principal trophy as well, especially having autism, artistic person get to not only graduate but with a principal trophy along with it. Well, it was, and then you get all your inspiration as well. The craziness is, I remember my high school days. Yeah, it's like going from being called retarded, handicapped, and all those things. No, down the line, after all that craziness, you get all your inspiration and all those things. See, you can change someone's perception of you. Easier said than just pull this off though, because usually whatever or whatever impression they may originally have, they usually the best impression. You usually get a first impression, and you don't want to screw the boots, because wherever you have anything, change it. But it can be done for sure. So, whatever perception the person may have of me at first, or they end up changing, because yeah, I realized I was this person where first they may look at me first thinking one way, but then when they get to know me, then their perception or whatever, they may have already may change after that, because it's easy to doubt someone else's for sure. It's easy to do that. And over time, I realized that I'm like, what the hell? And then I realized it didn't make sense. So I realized I had to prove a lot of times to prove that hey, can do big things on those things on a consistent basis. You know what I mean? So yeah, and the other thing, my superpower thing, that when I first said that, that was when I did a radio interview in 2021, April 25th. That was on a Sunday, and especially when in the interview I said that part, and it was so good, but the interview actually repeated. And I said it again in my second interview I did. Basically, I said an interview was to prove that what I did the first one, the interview that I did was a fluke, pretty much. That was, yeah, and I nailed both of them. So, and if you ask me, did I match ever going on a radio interview? Hell no. And then Joe met like a motivation speaker on other thing to say to me like, okay, let me try it out and another thing, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But honestly, it's just the journey. I do not want it though. The scary thing about the journey now, it's not gonna get easier. But I've come too far to give up now, and I'm not going to throw it so well. Even though a lot of times I want to, but at this point, that throwing it away makes no sense. So just gotta keep pushing no matter how hard things get. I mean, that's going through a lot of things I do. It's just what to do with it. When a person comes and retard how they get back a day, it did bother me, yes. But to me, I took it and turned it to motivation. And just use it to prove person wrong and all those things. So when a person says negativity, it's up to you what you do with a negative thing. You can tell that negative thing someone's telling about, you can tell it the positive. No, I didn't think that was possible at the time, but hey, if you can turn it to motivation, then it's a possibility. So, yeah, man. And then socializing, that's always been challenging, but I built the courage over the time to be able to get to a point where I can social with anybody. So it's like, that took a while, but I built the courage, I build the confidence also. So I really came into those things and other stuff. So I built those then. If I got to a place where, person was really reached out to me first, then I just had to be like, well, okay. Then I don't really want to do this and other thing there, So it's like, I mean, just hope to continue to do my thing in the journey and just keep pushing, especially with God's help and everything. Just keep, motivate others and bring inspiration and other things, and just keep doing my thing. And the message I would say to person autism is that keep believing in yourself, keep believing in yourself and being yourself. To just be yourself. To you don't have to mask. I get it. Some of you want to mask because, well, you want to be like other neurotypicals, but there's nothing wrong with being a neurodivergent. So, yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a neurodivergent. You can make a difference. Just have persons that will believe in you and take it from there. And autism is your superpower. Over time, I learned to embrace it and say, you know what, I can use it as a positive to inspire others. So try to inspire others to a point where somebody will like will want to share your story. I had someone share my story and it helped that person, big time. So yeah, inspire someone to a point where somebody say, you know what, I need to share your story because your story is inspiring on other things. And when they do talk about you, they will say, you know what, can I tell you a story about this person? So on, so on, so on, those things. But you have to, but I realize the inspiration thing, it requires you to go through certain things in life. It's not unfortunate, but it requires you go through certain things. Without that, you can't have a testimony. So you have to go through stuff, the ups and downs, and what I've gone through, and all of that. So, but yeah, like I said, it's been super hard, challenging, and all of that. But over time, I have learned to be resilient and push through no matter what, and to face the discrimination, all that craziness. I got to a point where I'm like, I don't give a crap. I'm just gonna keep pushing through no matter the discrimination, the whatever. And like I said, money colleagues could have kept me up, but they did not, and I really appreciate them for that. So, St. Jude had it like wherever I've gone to. So, I mean, yeah, man, as I said, you can do awesome things. You can do big things. If you believe in yourself and you have first to believe in you and all the things there, and then you have God by your side and all of that as well. Yeah, man, yeah, you can do big things. You just need persons and other stuff, say, scientists will put in place so you can live up to your full potential. And yes, I believe that person with autism can live up to the full potential for sure. You know what I mean? Like, for sure, yeah. No doubt about it. They can do awesome things. So, I mean, I didn't really imagine I could be an inspiration, but here I am doing it. So, the things I didn't believe I could do originally, I ended up doing them. I mean, it's good to have a mom that believes that you can do big things long before you actually do them. With it for real, it's like, and I said it before, it's like a person who probably, sometimes maybe surprised I'm doing what I'm doing now, but others who always probably believed in me the whole time probably wasn't surprised that it was gone far. And the crazy thing about this, when I realized during college, was I wasn't expected to go that far. So for me to not only go that far, but actually finish college within 4 to 5 years span. So actually, I heard I was supposed to expect to finish longer than that, but well, you just gotta squash it up more while y'all. So hope y'all have a good night. You know, so y'all enjoy the rest of the week. Might as well be in between then, but yeah, have a good night. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the notification for upcoming videos.